There are lots of memories with Rajesh Khanna ji. So let me share some memories.
Oh, they are such wonderful memories. To say I just can't stop talking about it. I've written almost 700 pages, and I can still write a lot. So they were beautiful.
I think planning to write some more, right? Like a part
Yeah,
two type.
yeah. So he was an extraordinary man. He was not a run-of-the-mill man. Everything was so different about him. If you fall in love with him, then you can't fall for anybody else. He was that kind of a person.
Yeah. How many editions are there for this book?
This is the first one. Second.
Second one, 2 editions total. Okay. Yeah. So there are lots of differences happening. So did you notice any differences in the screenplays or any movies?
You know, Kakaji used to say that now it is like 2020. First it was test cricket. Abhi it's like 2020. एक हफ्ता if the movie runs तो कहते हैं hit हो गई. वहाँ 25 हफ्ते 4 of his movies used to run in the same theaters, 50 weeks, 25 weeks, you know. So they were real stars, if you ask me that time. Now it's all a game of money and a few days.
Did you see any movies in recent times?
Recent times, not really. Now we are so hooked up on Netflix and all these things.
Pushpa?
But I did see a few films. But they are lovely films. Some of them are very nice. I saw Lapata Ladies and I loved it. Very nice.
Especially in Tollywood nowadays, Pushpa is the trending one. Did you watch that? Yeah.
No, I didn't, unfortunately. But I love that song.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Anyway, I don't have to introduce myself.
Yes,
I suppose there's enough of that. I'm Raunaq Yar from Hyderabad. And I met Anita because I went to Bombay and I ran into her and ran into Mr. Khanna a long time ago. And when she came to Hyderabad, I took care of her to some extent, you know, at least like making sure like, you know, she used my
Looked
car and all.
after.
And I had a place for her to stay also that time. Coincidentally, I never realized it though because I don't get into it. I have one of the biggest movie set locations in Hyderabad. I think if you put all the other, what do you call it, film sets or studios
Yes.
put together, I think I'm about 10 times bigger than all of them put together in Hyderabad.
Yeah, it's got a
Ramuji
beautiful
is 60
place.
kilometers away.
Yeah.
That's huge, much bigger than mine, but
Yeah.
that's far.
Okay.
So this is next to Film Nagar, or Film, I keep forgetting. It's where all the actors stay.
Yeah.
The government promoted that area, giving plots
Yes,
at a
yes.
cheaper rate to the film stars.
Yes.
So all the film stars live in Jubilee Hills, and my place is in Jubilee Hills. It's a huge area.
Okay.
Last time Rangastalam was shot there on 18 acres, which was a part of my set.
Okay.
But I never consider that because they're Telugu and somehow I don't understand all of it. Though I'm friendly with a lot of actors because they're from school and all that. And but I've never been a movie buff somehow. But I told you already that somehow, like as a kid, I used to like Rajesh Khanna. For what reason, I don't know, because I don't like anybody else. And I
He
somehow
was that
sneer.
kind of a person, yeah.
And I, like my friend is Nag and all that, but I never think that they're, you know, actors. In fact, now I'm awkward with them because he used to hang around my house once upon a time. And I had a large house and he was in a kind of a joint family. So I never considered them as stars and all. And people who are fans, I kind of, you know, like, I find them like very strange, you know, fans like doing strange things like, what do you call it, like hurting themselves for the star and all that.
Yes.
I have a lot of disdain for that. And I had that for the last 1 year. When I met Anita, I realized that even as a kid, even I was a bit like that. So it's like a nice thing or big thing for me to also launch this book with her. In fact, in the beginning, I was helping her write some of her writings to convert them into like proper grammar and full stops and commas, which I'm myself very poor in. But
I
then
told
my
him I
language
should
became
write.
so good. Yeah, she thought I was a very good writer because she saw what I
Really?
write on.
He writes
Just
very
for fun, in minutes, I write it on Facebook. But that's if nobody's telling me to write it. You know, if they tell me, then I get very
just
nervous.
this is the right time.
So when she told me to write that, I wrote it, but I wrote it so proper, and that section she sent me was to do with the childhood. So I wrote it, in very, very like high language, like Shashi Tharoor style, like halfway. So she said that's not right because it was meant for a child.
Child.
But I said, but